Can y'all hear me all right? I took it off of the shirt mic and I put it on the Bluetooth right here.
This ain't for the radio. This ain't for the club. It's for every father parked outside on the street he used to call home. It's for the ones who got the pictures on their phone, but not the people in them.
Breaking news! Government trespasses United States Marine Corps veteran for saying for God bless the homeless veterans. We the people news.
No doubt. It's Christmas morning, I'm sitting there in my car, watching lights blink on and off, knowing I can't get that far from the driveway where I'm parked. The ghost on a holiday, she got the key, she got the kid, she got the final say. 4th of July, the barbecue was in the backyard. I'm smelling smoke from fireworks.
I'll be happy to tell you all about it.
Later, they should tell daddy hi. That ain't a message, that's a knife twisted from the lie. You're talking about co-parenting, but that's a one-way street where you got all the power and I'm begging on my feet. For a moment, for a minute, for a simple how you doing. But every time you open your mouth, a new lie begins. You're a master of the game, yeah, you're running like a boss. But every door you open is a treasure that you lost. You rob me of the laughter, rob me of the tears. Know the simple hellos and the good night years. Every holiday is empty, every birthday is a crime. You're the only suspect doing hard time in a prison you constructed with a smile and a key. But the warden's reputation is a mystery to me. It's a blueprint. I've seen this all before. Liz Crowder wrote the chapter, you just copy one. greatest weapon ain't a fist, it ain't a gun. It's a kid, and you with it like a soldier, doing what you always did. It's the ultimate manipulation, wrapped up in a mom's defense. You ain't protecting, you're infecting with a poison recompense. You tell them I don't love them, tell them that I walked away. While you busy in the bedroom on your knees trying to pray. Nah, you busy on your back, or busy on attack with a different kind of tongue. There ain't no truth in that. Every conversation we have, it's a calculated script. I hear the words you're saying, see the venom from your lips. I see the way you move, the way you angle for the fight. You'll use a child's broken heart to make your own future bright. And now I'm just collateral, father in the dust, while you break the trust of the ones we made because you must. You're a master of the game, yeah, you run it like a boss. But every door you lock on is a treasure that you lost. You rob me of the laughter, rob me of the tears, stole the simple hellos and the good night years. Every holiday is empty, every birthday is a crime. And you're the only suspect, doing hard time. In prison you can study with a smile and a key, but the warden's reputation is a mystery to me. And I know what they'll grow up. See through the smoke and mirrors, see the woman in the shadows, confront their demons. Wonder if they'll ask me why I wasn't at the game, and I have to tell them, baby, I was blocked from calling your name. That ain't a conversation I ever wanna have, but you're making it inevitable, and that's the truth and it's sad. So keep your secrets meddling, keep your manufacture straight, but you ain't just robbing me, you're robbing them of a life. You're a master of the game, yeah, you run it like a boss. But every door you lock on is a treasure that you lost. You rob me of the laughter, rob me of the tears, stole the simple hellos and the good night years. Every holiday is empty.
Hey, they actually legitimately trespassed me today from city property for God bless the homeless vet. Hey, and he saw me take it right there in front of him. They got it. Hey, he can't penalize that. God bless y'all.
But my kids, they ain't in a prison, they're just on the other side of a wall I can't climb. Yeah. Happy birthday, man, I'll be right here. Wait. Tell me the lonely
Hey, so police just drove by. We're about to have an encounter. He's going to the store. So here's what's happening right now. Okay, he's going to the store. Whether they called him or not, it's going to be interesting to find out if he's soliciting a trespass. But folks, don't get it wrong for 1 second. I am 100% about to get trespassed. So make sure that you stay tuned in. I can't wait to get his body cam to see what's being said right there. There. Do this. As I make another sign, So until he pulls up, hey, I would screen record this also. I mean, I got it static recording, but make sure you hit that like and share button. Get that popped up there.
As you watch this ruling scroll.
We the people, the story unfolds, truth in the headlines, bold as gold, lights flash, the world's on cue, this is your news, we bring it to you.
Press 1. For our new Liberia location, press 2. For our
They say they independent, but they quiet when it's real. Profit off the courage, never bleeding what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you see it. Yeah.
Shit is fucked up and stuff!
When it's real, profit off the courage, never bleeding what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you see it. They say they independent, but they flinch when it's time. Truth cause comfort, so they leave it on the line. I'm still standing in the fire, every record still intact. You can mute a man's mic, but you can't erase the facts. I didn't ask for favors, I asked for eyes on the proof. Court stamps, timestamps, transcripts, tell the truth. Didn't need agreement, didn't need a friend. Just journalism that don't fold when it bends. Power always pushes back, that's history class. What shook me was the silence from the ones with the past. Big platform, indie brands, truth in the bio, but freeze when the story might disturb they silo. This ain't fear of loss, it's fear of position. Access over honesty, safety over mission. They monetize rebellion, sell courage by the clip, but won't touch real consequences when the system gets hit. I paid in jail time, finances, families strain. Why they confused talking theory, never touching the pain. So when I say, I notice who looked away, understand this ledger don't fade. They say they independent, but they quiet when it's real. Profit off the courage, never beating what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you see it. Journalism ain't vibes, it's verification. Not branding, not friendships, not self-preservation. You don't gotta like me, don't gotta agree. Just follow the record where the evidence leads, and it would pay. That's the part they won't say. Clicks, growth, engagement, easy runway. But money wasn't missing, courage was scarce. They chose comfort backstage over standing out front. They talk whole power accountable, merch on the screen, but dodge real accountability when it ain't clean. Just a different appearance. I reached out in good faith, no angle, no spin. Just look at the facts, then decide where you stand. Got nothing but quiet, like I never existed. But ignoring injustice don't make you detached, it makes you enlist. They say they independent, but they quiet when it's real. Profit off the courage, never beating what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you see it. theatrics, no plea. This ain't a meltdown, it's a record from me. History don't crown who stay polished and safe. It remembers who spoke when silence was paid. The documents breathe, the timeline's alive. Every attempt to bury it just proves it survived. I'm still here, still filing, still naming the harm. Why they guard their platforms like a gated alarm. If independence cracks when it's tested by truth, then it wasn't a prison, it was a costume and booth. I'm not asking for rescue, not begging for light. I'm marking the moment you chose not to fight. So when the archive opens and the dust finally clears, let the record show who vanished and who stays sincere. I stood on the facts, no edits, no noise, and I said it plain.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh,
They said be quiet, just play
quiet.
your part.
Play your part. But I lost it all trying to listen to my heart. Friends, when the fire got real. Family vanished when the wounds wouldn't heal. Lydia's face in my mind, the dark. The laugh echo loud. It's my spark in the heart. Marriage gone like a whisper of wind.
For the truth, they ain't want me defend. Betrayal from the war.
When I wind up dead.
I ain't forward or retreat, even caged in the feet. Took every loss, still they
My aim, they laughed, surprised. My name gave
up love, gave up my freedom, took my name, tore my life apart, but I still stood tall. I just listened to my heart. Lost love, lost friends, left me out in the dark, but I never lost soul. I just listened to my heart. They can't kill truth, can't change what's real, can't stop this voice or the way I feel. So through the pain, the war, the coldest start, I walk this road alone, still listening to my heart. I remember cold nights. Galveston Steel. 11 months lost. Scars that won't heal. Same why they plotted the scheme. But I saw the whole play from behind the screen. Didn't flinch when they brought on the heat. Didn't break when the devil tried taking my seat. Didn't fold when the system played dirty. Told them I was built for the war. They ain't worthy. Not and gone, yeah, the silence hit hard like echoes of laughter. Trapped in the yard, friends did quick. Love turned to ash, still I rose from the smoke with a rebel stash. Tore me down, but I stood from the start. And I'll die on this hill, I still listen to my heart. My freedom took my name, tore my life apart, but I still stood tall. I just listened to my heart. Lost love, lost friends, left me out in the dark, but I never lost soul. I just listened to my heart. They can't kill truth, can't change what's real, can't stop this voice or the way I feel. So through the pain, the war, the coldest start, I walk this road alone, still listening to my heart.
As you watch this ruling scroll by on your...
I don't have any of my songs on there. Just transferred everything off, and somehow I should have definitely left the huge music folder. I guess I moved it over. I got it on this other phone. In fact, I'll put it on this other phone, which will then play from the Bluetooth speaker. Come on, turn on. Here you go. This was Jeff Busby.
You wore the badge, but never wore the truth. Sat behind the counter counting years you stole from you. Think on a letterhead, courthouse seal, press said no appeal pending, knowing damn well that's false, yes. Paper don't lie, but people do, especially when the light comes shining through. You said you never spoke, never sent a word, but your own damn signature is what the world heard. I was right behind bars while you played dumb, hiding in procedure like it makes you numb. You thought a clerk's pen don't leave a scar, but a lie from the desk still breaks the law. Ooh. You thought the road would block the stain, thought silence keeps you safe from blame. But truth don't care about your role, it just keeps digging till it hits the bone. You signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumors, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. Officer of the court, that's what they say, but officers still answer at the end of the day. You don't need a gun to destroy a life, just a quiet letter and a clean-cut lie. Swore one only night in another, same story, different cover. Affidavit cold, letterhead warm, contradictions louder than a prison door slam. Deep behind to the best of my knowledge, like ignorance is a legal college, but knowledge lies where the paper goes and the paper proves what everybody knows. You didn't pull the cuffs, didn't swing the chain, but you greased the gears of the same damn machine. And when the smoke came back your way, you said it wasn't me, but the record stayed. You signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. I'm not the judge, I'm not the jury, but I know fraud when the truth gets buried. I know power hates a paper trail, that's why they lie when the facts don't fail. Courts don't run on silence and fear, they run on records year by year. And when a clerk forgets what justice means, the people gotta say what the system won't scream. You thought I'd fold, thought time would pass, thought prison walls erased the past, but time sharpens memory, truth gets loud, especially when you swear it under oath proud. This ain't revenge, this is exposure, sunlight breaking bureaucratic closure. If you did nothing, let the file speak, but they already did, page by page, week by week. You can't outrun a signature, care wounds you'll cure good. You can lawyer up, dodge the blame, but the song stays longer than your claim. History don't care who sat where, only who lied when it mattered. And when the books finally balance out, your name's gonna ring when they talk about how you signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name, signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. I'm not asking for mercy, I'm not begging for grace. I'm asking one question, did you tell the truth or just save face? Because the record's patient and the truth don't age, and everybody answers they sign their name. They sign their name.
Okay. Ooh.
They sign their name.
Take that off. Ugh. So now y'all be able to hear live what they're hearing live. It's better that way. I can turn it down if somebody comes up to talk. It's just better that way. I've got a concert list set up.
Watchers in the shadows, heroes raised up high. Catching every dirty secret that you try to hide. No, no power's gonna silence what we see. We can't stop the signal. We can't kill the light. People stand together. We will we're taking back our circle it red on your calendar, baby. First Monday of the month, we declaring independence from these alphabet agencies running wild, running records, running rush out over rights that were written in blood and ink. FBI knocking, 3 a.m. stop, no knock chorus. Before us, they can't stop. Surveillance, state mandated collection, constitutional protection, not just selection. So that they we remember what freedom cost. Every case they fabricated, every life they lost, every whistleblower silence, every truth they buried deep. Today we wide awake, they put the nation to sleep. National fuck the best day. Say it with your chest. They supposed to serve the people, but they serving their interests. So it's up will never end. It just got sophisticated. Democracy demonstrating my freedom is eliminated. I'm able to place like a Tuesday hits. Different prosecutors in the spotlight. Same ministers of justice falling dealers in the night. Trading is for guilty pleas. Stacking charges high. Brady violations hidden while innocent people cry. They got the power. Destroy your life with paper. Exculpatory evidence. Until disclosure later. Maybe never. Prosecutorial immunity means zero accountability. Destroying communities. Selective prosecution when the batch commits the crime. Suddenly they can't find evidence. Can't find a time for the poor man steal bread. They want maximum sentence. This ain't equal justice. This is class-based repentance. So we harm this day for every overcharge case, for every Brady violation, for every truth they misplaced. National fuck bad prosecutors say, let the record show. Somewhere the title justice, but it's off the show. Wednesday rolls around, black robes on the bench, supposed to be impartial, but the game is rigged and fixed. Judicial blows get sanctioned by corruption testifies. Some judges rise above the courage in their rulings. But too many play politics, keep the status quo. Today we call it out. The bench ain't always fair. National fuck bad judges day. Truth hangs in the air. Then we get the cops taking 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Quarter half that they replaying evidence. Lying on reports, constitutional violations and impositions and in courts. A wall of silence. Stronger than the truth. Body cam malfunctioning whenever there's abuse and criminal investigations. Always justified civil rights violations. Systematically applied to 3 times weekly. We remember their names. Every victim of brutality. Every evidence framing game. Every traffic stop execution. Every planogram. Every falsified police report. Every constitutional scam. Now add it all together. What you got? Every national fuck the line. That's government data. Whole rotten lie. From the street cop lying to the Pennsylvania to the prosecutor, hiding to the judges, the defendant. Constitutional rights never promised to fall. That's the card built to fall. We declare this day for every broken promise made, every treaty violated, unity betrayed. Warning for an empty ocean for every whistleblower, jail for every truth label conspiracy, and fill the documents of bail for every important fight, for every redacted page, for every citizen's rights locked up in a cage. Made a paperwork and process qualified immunity shields. National fuck the line, that's government day. It's for the truth they try to steal. We the people still standing here. Despite the best effort, despite the fear, they can prevail our problems. Read our emails late at night, but they can never kill the spirit of people who will fight for transparency, accountability, constitutional fidelity, not this twisted mockery. Market calendars circle every day. These national days of reckoning ain't about the hate. It's about the man that better from the system that we got. It's about remembering the freedom that they forgot. Niggas don't know what the bad day. Bad prosecutors flew. Bad judges get their recognition. Cops 3 times through. Had them all together. Government they brave. Still fighting for that justice. Still chasing that dream. American justice. We see you crystal clear. These national days of reckoning. Every month. I'm even waiting. On the shoulder. Your dreams are where the wild weeds grow. Silence out close. I feel it here. Me and the rain that goes to the deep. Dear in the headlights, nowhere to swim. Gentlemen, phone, I lost my love. Stranded in the dark, my engine died. Heard the silence louder than the cars that passed me by. Don't tell me you care if you don't show up. I'll freeze smile when your match burns up. I see the truth will say walk or die. Strangers' hands gave us plans one night. A simple phase in a world forgot. Let's just watch from the neon screen while I rebuild hope from broken dreams. Maybe it all had to fall apart. Who's real and just our smart. Take the hurt, I'll take the scars. But I'm done mistakes.
I'm sorry, y'all. What I was saying is I can only the actual interaction earlier. The video is a little bit too big to play from my phone, but the call that I made that I uploaded as a short would upload. So I'll play what I have, and I believe there's a good copy of the. Actually, I don't think there is. I think I got to upload a static copy of it. Check this out.
Good afternoon, John Baumgartner's office. This is Angie. How can I help you?
City of League City just fucked up bad. Are you aware of what just happened outside of the library?
No,
You're,
sir.
you're not. So, okay, the police, I said before you make a huge mistake here, I'm going to advise that you call the city manager and probably even the city attorney. They said we did. We went up the chain and it's all authorized. It's a pretty shady ordeal. I am a Marine Corps veteran and I was peacefully engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, simply holding a sign and saying, "God bless the homeless vets," to every that passed by. And the library staff took enormous offense to it and kept trying to make interpretations, which I tried to clarify. You can't do that. Unless I'm actually asking for money. Even then, that's questionable. But I never did solicit any money. I never asked for money. I simply was passing a peaceful message. God bless the homeless vets. And they called the police up there, and the police said that the library right there, and I kept explaining this is public property. No, it's not public property, it's city property. Okay, all that's derived from taxpayer dollars. Still, in essence, at the end of the day, I guarantee you it's a public place. They said that they wanted me to be trespassed, that my sign and my message had made people uncomfortable, even though nobody showed any sign of discomfort. It was tons of positivity. And they made me leave under threat of arrest. And so that has now bestowed upon the city a very big issue. I am going to offer this to the city manager's office one time. I'm going to give League City 30 days to make a charitable donation of $1,775 to a veterans organization that is nationally recognized, and to rescind that trespass immediately. I would like a public statement about that, and I think that's very fair. A lawsuit's going to cost y'all a lot more than a $1,775 charitable donation to a veterans organization.
All right. Let me get your name and your phone number.
Okay. So I made my demand, and I think it's fair. It's more than fair. It's very, very fair. I'm gut checking the city on just how much they care about their veterans. You know, it's a this is a growing epidemic. I want to add this file right here. Um, um, right here. This is a growing
As you watch this,
this one right here is for the people. For the ones who got set up, lied on, framed. For the ones who fought back and got punished for it. Candace Beavers, Hobie James Osteen, this one's for y'all. They put their hands on the Bible, swear to tell the truth, but Beavers took the stand just to fabricate the proof. She said I had no reason, no permission to be there, but the calls don't lie, check the records if you dare. I told her I was coming, FBI was in the loop, but she twisted up my words, turned my rights into a noose. Now I'm sitting in that cell while she's smirking in the court, a badge and a gun, but the truth she still distorts. Hobie in the shadows pulling strings like a ghost, so seen on the beat trying to send me up the coast. They ain't like the way I spoke, put their names in the light, so they linked up with Galveston. Tried to bury me in spite, false witness, perjury, they lied on me. Tried to take my freedom, but I'm still gon' speak. Retaliation, I see what y'all be. Beavers, James Osteen, corrupt police. August 2023, I dropped a vid, let it fly. Exposed what they was doing, had them nervous on the slide. Next thing I know, they plotting, trying to take me back, using Galveston's finest for their cowardly attack. Tell me how that work, y'all supposed to serve and protect, but instead y'all protecting your rep with disrespect. Y'all ain't law, y'all just gangsters in a government fit. If the truth's a crime, I guess I'm guilty as it gets. Said I broke probation, but the facts ain't aligned. Phone calls don't vanish, check the date, check the time. Y'all fabricated charges like a script from a play, but karma got receipts and she running up the pay. False witness, perjury, they lied on me. Try to take my freedom, but I'm still gon' speak. Retaliation, I see what y'all be. Beavers, James Osteen, corrupt. How you cover your self-law when you break it with ease? Sworn to protect, but you're moving like thieves. Weaponize the system just to silence a man, but the truth don't die, better watch where you stand. You'll try to lock me down, but my voice still free. Every line that I drop, it's a charge on me, not in the courtroom, but against your frauds. Lying under oath just to play like gods. I see the setup, I peep the scheme. Judges play along, it's a whole machine, but the truth got power and the people gon' see how y'all try to take my life just for speaking on thee. False witness, perjury, they lied on me. Try to take my freedom, but I'm still gon' speak. Retaliation, I see what y'all be. Beavers, James Osteen, corrupt police.
Yo, she spun the lies, wrapped tight in the court's hall. Signed affidavits under oath, watch her stumble, watch her fall. She cried wolf, played the victim, hands out, cash grab. But the records say different. I'm child support bank, wire send, text receipts in hand while she's in the system, double dipping on the stand. Told the judge I was delinquent, hell no, I paid. Every month on the 15th, direct deposits made. While I sat in that cell, unjustly confined, she's out forging the storylines, crossing every damn line. AG's office on the line, I told him it's a scam, a documented fraud, but they passed the buck again. I got receipts, bank statements, court petitions filed. A crowd of shady gangsters robbing me and my child. Double dip. Crowd to play the game, sign false claims just to stain my name. You can lie to the court, but you can't fake truth. These records right here, proof stack, bulletproof, double dip. She took what she ain't do, built the system dry, made the debt balloon. But now the house of cards crumbles under the facts. Tossed like confetti, contempt on display. Block visitation, hijack Father's Day. Claim she never filed, but the docs say she did. Swore under penalty, girl, perjury's a bid. 2018, cooked up a false rape charge, but the police flipped the script. Crowder's lies too long, warrants issued on her. False reports at play. And somehow I'm the one dragging court every day. 4 years, no contact. While she fed the court lies, told them I'm a threat. While she schemed on the side, lawyers in on the hustle. Evidence at the door, this in custody. It's a straight up legal war, I'm done biting my tongue. Now that we speak, discovery files transcript. This ain't for the legal tip. The board, but you can't fake truth. These records right here, proof stack, bulletproof, double dip. System drive made the death known, but now the house of cards crumbles under the facts. Fellas crowd, you're exposed, no coming back. Call logs, AG calls, child support tapes. You dug your own hole with every fake claim you made. Told Young Williams you weren't getting paid wrong. Bank wires landed monthly all along. Now I'm here on the mic, laying it bare. You weaponize the courts, but justice plays fair. Fraudulent affidavits, contemptual facts. I'm taking this evidence like legal combat. You see, it's a sharp blade and it cuts through the spin. No more hiding Crowder, your game's wearing thin. This ain't about hate, it's about setting things right. For every father denied, for every sleepless night. So here's your reckoning, delivered in rhyme. Fraud don't stand when it's cornered by time. Yo, Crowder, you gambled, thought you'd never fall. But these files, these transcripts, they tell it all. It's not just the money, it's the years you stole. It's the father-daughter bond that you broke for control. Now I'm flipping the script, reclaiming my name. This expose raps a legal hurricane. Yo, flip the page, please, fast, stack tall. Crowder called in claims that don't hold up at all. First the throne, instead of flying over skies, but up and he saw planes, no drone in sight. Every time she dialed, they came, they checked, negative contact. Her story wrecked, pointing up the jets, saying that's his tech. Girl, the only thing flying here is your lies on deck. 2018, dropped a bomb, false rape report, but the cops flipped back, filed honor in court, warrant out for Crowder, false charges made. Yet somehow I'm the one who's been dragged in cage, sex tape claims. Come on, get real, cooked up fantasies, nothing to seal. You weaponize fear, turn fiction to fight, but the record to expose you, black and white. A pattern of deceit, a web you spun, but the more you weave, the closer truth comes. Sheriff's reports, court docs, every damn file stacking up against you, mile after mile. So here's the call out on this final beat. Crowder, your empire's built on deceit. Your downfall ain't coming, it's already here. Signed, sealed, delivered, crystal clear. Double dipped, and you thought no one know, but the paper trails loud like a courtroom blow. I stand relentless, I stand with proof. Crowder, your reign ends, here's the truth.
Yo, let me drop some truth right here in the booth about documents and disputes, the hold on proof. From olive branch cases to police reports filed, Lizzie Crowder's story running wild. This ain't no fiction, it's a legal non-fiction. From the police blotter to court's jurisdiction, paper trail stacking, evidence in sight in the pursuit of justice.
I've been watching from the shadows, through the lights, you spun so tight. Every word you bent against me, every wrong you said in flight. You thought the system was your puppet, thought the court would never see. But baby, truth's a storm you can't outrun, and it's rushing in on me. You played judge, you played executioner, you stole the years I can't reclaim. Dragged my name through mud and fire, left me shackled with the blame. But tonight the winds are changing, justice breathes its warning low. You're gonna taste the cage you built when the gavel drops its blow. And I can feel it in the shadows tonight. Oh Lord, the reckon's near, the scales turn right. I've waited for this day through hell and fight. You'll stand where I stood in that prison light, but you'll wear the chains you earned. You won't outrun the day of truth, the day you come undone.
Good old shit talking Patrick Bateman. What's up? Always picking at something. Think I'm on to your ass. They're howling out your name. You mock the courtroom, mock the truth, built your throne on broken oaths. But I've been stitching every record, every file you thought was ghost. I see the prison doors wide open, they're not waiting here for me. You
When you circle, dance the circle, but the center's crumbling free. And I can feel it in the shadows tonight. Oh, I can see the scales turn right. I've waited for this day through hell and fight. You stand where I stood in that prison light. But you're where the chains you earned, you will not run. The day of truth. The day you come undone. You weren't alone in pulling strings, no. You had the hands of men and suits, the court's cold echo. Sheriff's clerks, attorneys blind, they played your wicked game. But the reckoning ain't blind, no, it remembers every name. There's a ledger in the dark, girl, it's carved in stone. Every co-conspirator's mark standing on their own. They thought they never answer, thought they never fall. But justice has a long reach, it's coming for them all. You can't hide behind the false smiles now. The tape, the files, the witness crowd. Every lie you signed has a cost, you see. The iron bars don't bend for plea. I carry the weight, I bore the scars, but your reckoning's coming, no matter how.
Hey, Patrick, come on now. I was born, but I wasn't born yesterday, buddy. Look, you want to have that argument on the live stream, we can have that argument. But I'm not stupid, man. Look, you want to go there and nitpick about something every single damn live stream, every one. Okay, you want to say you're trying to help. Okay, you want to ask for the pay links, and I go and I look them up and I put them in there. And what does Patrick donate? Nothing. Okay, but I'm not bitching. But you know what? When you say that you're always trying to do this to help, all I see is somebody that wants to complain about shit every fucking live stream, every video, and I can pull the live chat to show it. You haven't. I mean, what have you done to help? If you've done all this to help me, what have you done to help, Patrick? You haven't done a fucking thing. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of feeling like I'm talking to, this is serious ass shit. This is not just involving me. This is involving everybody. The government's encroaching on your right, your freedom of speech to say, God bless the homeless vets. Everything that's happened to me, it's not about what's happened to me. It's about the consequence for everybody else. I have taken loss after loss after loss after loss. I lost a year and a half of my life, locked up, lost my car. They sold it at public auction, literally lost everything. Thank God I got this car when I got out of prison. But you know what? I mean, it's hell on earth. To go from, I should have never been in prison, never committed a crime, never committed that crime. I've never done any of the serious shit that they've said. But the problem is, it just doesn't. I've been saying for a while about people being asleep at the wheel, and it's not that they're asleep at the wheel. They're not asleep at the wheel. I lose just about every friend I get pretty much because people don't want to, I'm having to basically always look out for me, because if I don't, then nobody else will. Like, I've got to do the job, juggle the job of so many, and stay afloat. And I hear people wondering why my equipment's shitty when it's got destroyed by the government or stolen. And then I hear people wanting to fucking bitch and whine, nitpick over this, that, and the other. Which is another reason why I don't care anymore on if the word coming out of my mouth to describe the injustice offends somebody more than the underlying injustice itself, then their opinion is completely irrelevant to me. Does not matter. I'm sorry. If you're fine with a right getting, completely just thrown on the ground, stomped on, but you're not fine with saying, what the fuck, it's getting stomped on because you cuss. Come on, where are the priorities at? But it's not that people are just really asleep at the wheel. It's that they know. Look, I'll speak for y'all because I've figured this stuff out. I've seen it. I've even had people admit it. They know shit's fucked up. Look. They know shit's fucked up and stuff. But they just don't want to be reminded of it. They just want to live their life without having to worry about the government fucking with them, retaliating on them. But little by little, more of the people that actually stand up, take a stand for the right things, are just getting one by one. And then all of a sudden, when nobody else is around to actually put up that fight, and when the government turns the gun on you, they decide they want to take your land, they decide they want to take your car, they decide they want to vote for this, that, or the other. Then what are you going to do when you can't ignore it anymore and you don't have anybody to fight for you? I haven't done this for entertainment, for fame, for money. Of course, I've learned to basically make a dollar stretch so damn far because the government knows that I'm very resourceful. I've put together a lot of things. Go to civilrightshub.org. Go to buildmybot.app. Go to I don't want to name that one. It's go to freepresspass.com. Go to hudsoncountytruth.com. Go to hudtruth.com. Yeah, Leroy Truth stuff. Go to jdf.boats. Did that. Where I'm going with that is that I've been able to put things together at like no cost because I know what I'm doing. The Bad Actors album, I wanted the truth to get out there. A lot of people listen better than they see or read or watch. It's different learning styles. I didn't do the Bad Actors album to say that I'm to try to be some artist, some performer. I'm not a performer. Okay? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Bad Actors, the album, is there to put these bad actors on a pedestal, to get the truth out in a way that's receptive to others. Okay? That's why you'll see on volume 1, there are multiple genres because not everybody likes rap, not everybody likes rock, not everybody likes country, And so I wanted to make sure that there was at least something on there just about for everybody. Did I personally record all the songs on there? No, I didn't. But you know what? If you don't believe that these are my songs, completely registered, then put them behind something, video, anything, and Facebook will tell you. Any of the YouTube will tell you. You know, all those songs are registered to Don Matthews as under the singer Don, or under the name Don Matthews. So, you know, go ahead and nip that in the bud right now. What else was I going to touch on? So, I haven't set up an actual pool. I mean, I haven't had any. I haven't raised funds for shit. Okay, but there are things that I honest to God, desperately need. I'm having to put off court filings. I'm having to, like, I've been having to live out of my car. I've been doing what I had to do, what I have to do. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm trained for it. Okay, I'm trained to survive. I'm doing what I have to do in the horrible situation that I've been left in. With that said, there's something very, very important that's going on in about 6 days. I don't know if anybody in here wants to quickly chime in on what that is. It's going on in about 6 days. Let's see if I can actually add that, because that was a short video. So, yeah, it's loaded. In 6 days, there is a trial. There's a trial up in Ohio. Afro Man goes on trial in a civil trial on the 16th of this month for the most obnoxious thing. The sheriff's department is actually suing Afro Man. They're actually suing Afro Man because they raided Afro Man's house with a warrant looking for human trafficking and drugs. They found neither, by the way, okay? Afro Man's security cameras capture the deputies, the police going through the hallway. They're grabbing food, eating food. They go through his clothes in his closet. He's got cash in some of the clothes, like tucked away. And on video, you can see a cop swiping about $400 into his pocket. Afro Man freaking did exactly what I would do, because that's exactly what I did with bad actors. Afro Man exposed them in music. He started putting out some fucking funny ass songs, and the sheriff's department, the officers on that surveillance video that went into his music videos are suing him, saying that that basically he's profiting off of their image. But this is how ridiculous all this really is, because you have a right to record the police on public property. We always have the right to record what public officials do on public property. Out in public, there's no expectation of privacy. Privacy is something that has to be created. Here's a situation where a public employees, cops, go on to private property. The private property owner catches them committing crimes and puts it in videos, music videos. And then the private property owner that made the songs got sued. I'm waiting for the day that I get served with my for the just plethora of lawsuits that I'm going to get sued on with bad actors. I'm honestly surprised I haven't been served yet. I figured I already would have, because the way the bastards work in Lafayette County in North Mississippi. So it's, I've known what they've been up to for a long time. They work in patterns. They're gonna, they try to overrun somebody. So I won't just get hit with one or two defamation or whatever suits at once. I'm going to get hit with about 100, probably individually, because then I'll have to respond to 100 different attorneys and all, and nobody, no reasonable person, a person without any super skills can do, especially with other court matters going on in another lawsuit. Hey, I mean, once again, Patrick, if you actually did something to help me, you would actually articulate that. Okay? But instead, it's just drama queen bullshit. Like, I'm going to be all upset. Hey! I mean, like, you couldn't even say, hey, I'm actively sharing your stuff. I mean, there's no response other than just like, I'm supposed to be upset because you flake off, when I'm the one that's got to see the bullshit every time you get on. And then you want to freaking prop yourself up like you're helping me. Doing what?
They say the worst wars are when you fight alone. When love turns to leverage, that's when it gets cold. Madeline, you're walking Liz Crowder's path now. Yeah. They say the worst wars are when you fight alone. When love turns to leverage, that's when it gets cold. Madeline, you're walking Liz Crowder's path now.
turning love into a weapon. I dropped everything, 6 hours on the road, just to hold my babies, laying up the load. A father's heart ready, resources on the line, missing my kids, wishing we could rewind. But every new day, she's singing that delay. It ain't good today, just another day away. 2 weeks waiting and still no embrace. But Madeline's out there giving love away. Kelly got her strings like a puppet on stage, knowing just how to hit me, keep me trapped in a cage. Through my kids she controls, manipulates, deceives. Every promise just fades, trust dies while I grieve. She's scandalous, cold with the cause, not just lies, she's the bait in their jaws. Keeping my kids from the father they choose to call that love. Now there's nothing to lose. She's scandalous, puppets in play, teasing my hope while she keeps me at bay. Every promise she breaks fuels the fuse. Now they're facing a man with nothing to lose. She don't need paperwork to twist up the truth, keeping kids silent, ripping out roots. And every night, another man's hands, while my kids left wondering where daddy stands. Madeline got ties in Lafayette's web, following Crowder's footprints ahead, thinking my love's weakness, but that's her mistake. I got fire in my veins and truth wide awake. No fear when you empty, when you strip to the bone. No chains hold tighter than being alone, but they're creating the storm with each lie that they tell. And the man with no fear is their personal hell. I drove miles for truth, miles for love, but you played games, was never enough. You used the last thing I cherished as bait, but a man without fear is dangerous fate. She's scandalous, cold with a cause, not just lies, she's the bait in their jaws. Keeping my kids from the father they choose to call that I love. Now there's nothing to lose. She's scandalous, puppets in play, teasing my hope while she keeps me at bay. Every promise she breaks fuels the fuse. Now they facing a man with nothing to lose. Trust became torture, love became bait. Madeline's lies built a house full of hate. No calls, no visits, just silence instead. Left my heart on the line, kids caught in a web. But I won't bend or break, won't beg no more. You made your bed, now you pay for the score. A father ain't weak for loving his own, and soon enough karma's ringing your phone. See, the truth always rises, no way to escape. Your scandal exposed and your masquerade. They might have used you to twist up the plot. My vengeance ain't mine, it's the justice you bought. Madeline, you stole the last thing I had to protect. But the man you left behind, there's nothing left to lose. And that makes me your greatest threat. I'm yours, I'm the voice. They try to silence through fear, but I'm amplified. They broke the chains, but I walked out free. Every scar they carved just empowered me. 2017, Lafayette's chokehold grip. Sheriff's badge turned to a power trip. Mississippi flag in my righteous hand. Public sidewalk where free citizens stand. Timmy Pruitt rolled up with manufactured rage. No permit, lies wrapped me in a cage. Asked for his badge number. Exercise my right. They cuffed me up in broad Mississippi daylight. Video went viral, whole county shook. They fired back with a felony book, false stalking charge, legal masquerade. All to indemnify the mess they made. 2018, November's bitter frost. Lizzie Crowder weaponized what mattered most. Filed false rape, turned love to a courtroom game. 2 years grinding through manufactured shame. 2020, she played out, escaped the cell. Paid a fine while my world went to hell. Support for Lydia suddenly flipped and betrayed. 4 years lost, no father-daughter serenade. No bedtime stories, no calls relayed. Just silence where our laughter used to cascade. December 2021, the storm returned. Alcorns ripped while Lafayette bridges burned. Joey East crew snatched me ice cold. No evaluation, no facts, no lawful hold. Tupelo's walls, padded bed confinement. North Miss meds clouding my mental alignment. February 22, they came once more. Alcorns fabrications walked through the door. Newborn son in the ER sacred light. They cuffed me up, stole that holy night. 7
days in solitary's concrete cave. Then East Miss Pharmaceuticals to enslave. June 2022. Walk through the hall. Oxford City standing dignified and tall. Camera rolling. Made a clerk request. Public records. Constitutional quest. But they twisted it. Spun their narrative line. Mayor claimed fear to blur the constitutional line. Dusted off that restraining order from 17. Weaponized fresh for a felony scene. Charged with stalking for walking through City Hall. For asking questions. For standing up tall. October 22, I fought the machine again. Marched the FBI, laid troop before federal men. Oxford office. Evidence carefully laid. But Beavers and Kilpatrick sharpened their blade. November 1st. Revoke my parole. November 3rd. They swallowed me whole. Kilpatrick campaign. Riding on my back. Use my persecution to advance her political track. Prison walls. Months carved in stone. Paid the price. Stood defiant alone. August 23. Galveston. Suffocating heat. Journalist on assignment. Working the street. Allstein's traffic stop. Perfectly staged night. False default. We are charged. No sobriety test in sight. 11 months buried. Holding my breath. Extradited back to face judicial death. July 24. Kangaroo court show. 2-year sentence. With zero proof to show. But January 25. Post conviction win. January 22nd. I walk free again. February 1st. Utah's deceptive call. Leighton Brown. But predatory eyes on all. Sesams reached across state lines. Spinning webs with defamatory signs. Rich and spread poison wide. Orin 39 names caught in their slanderous tide. Orin 10 blocked. Grammar's light. Leighton City officials dim constitutional site. March 28th, I dialed that phone. City Hall reception. Cold as stone. March 31st, face federal walls. Salt Lake City, where justice calls. They demanded ID. Background inspection. I said no. Constitutional protection took my place. Circle my car, still went live, raised awareness far. But the cruelest wound that still remains. Crowder's war, these invisible chains. Lydia's voice, 4 years stolen away. No good night hugs, no Father's Day. Mother and daughter separated by lies. While I break through these core-constructed skies. Filed lawsuits, align the names. Sesams, McCutcheon, their corruption games. Arrington Shield, Leighton's wall, Oxford's influence, spanning it all. For Lydia's future, for truth's bright flame, for everything stolen, for clearing my name. This is the anthem, the reckoning beat. Stripped to silence, back on my feet. This ain't over. This is the ascension. Next verse I drop breaks through that dimension. From Lafayette's mud to Galveston's bars to Leighton's walls and Federal Star. Yes, I'm the voice. They try to silence through fear, but I'm amplified now. Crystal clear.
Down in Mississippi where the tall pines grow, 4 young hearts with a heavy load. Emma's got her mama's fire and a Claire so sweet. McKenna dreams big, Ethan Oliver's got fast feet. But there's a shadow that the sun won't chase, a missing name, a lost embrace. They talk in whispers, they don't ask why. Daddy's just a ghost in a judge's eye. He's banished from Lafayette County. Can't cross that line, can't come back around me. 4 kids praying on a dell tonight, wishing for a wrong to be made right. But the law don't care about a young heart's cry. So we love our daddy from the other side. Mama says don't ask, just let it be. But his old guitar still sings to me. Found his letters in a drawer last June. Smelled like leather, whiskey and blue. We drive through Oxford past the county line. Every mile feels like a stretch of time. I swear I I saw him in the truck last night, parked just south where the pine trees grow. He's banished from Lafayette County. Can't cross that line, can't come back around here. Poor kids praying on a bell tonight, wishing for a wrong to be made right. But the law don't care about a young heart's cry. So we love our daddy from the other side. One day I'll grow, one day I'll rise. Take that highway, let the past decide. Maybe meet him where the river runs. Tell him his baby still love him. Tall pines grow for young hearts. Still hope. Ain't no jail, no judge, no town, no line. Gonna break the love in these hearts tonight. Two little girls and a Claire and McKenna Rose. My whole world hoped maybe she wanted a chance to try to be the grandma she never was. Through their eyes, but her welcome wasn't but a second night. No warmth, no grace, no flicker of light. She didn't say goodbye, just opened the door like loving a son was a civil chore. And when I said I don't know if I can survive this fall, she didn't lean in, she just made the call. She called the state on my pain. Think I was a danger, not a dead in the rain. Didn't ask how the girls were sleeping. Didn't wonder what soul I was keeping. She cut it short like it meant nothing. Like love was weak, she wasn't touching. Said nothing and dialed away. That's how she chose to keep us safe. She called the state. She never rocked them, never knew their laughs, didn't care for birthdays or their little crafts. Saw them as shadows of mistakes I made, like their lives were part of the price I paid. But I gave her the chance, one real chance to hold what's good in a world gone mad, to help me stand as I tried to be the father I never had. When I bled my truth, she reached for judgment, not for proof. She called the state on my cry, like asking for help was crossing a line. Didn't see the strength in being raw, didn't care to understand it all. She chose fear over faith in her own, chose silence when I was most alone. Didn't check, didn't ask, didn't wait. She just picked up the phone and called the state. Some others built bridges, some just escaped. Mine built a file and sealed my fate. No goodbye, no second take, just the sound of a heart about to break. She called the state
first sun and ended with barely had begun. Not with a word, not with grace, just a quiet sound of being erased. No love, no trust, no clean slate. Just a whisper down the line. She called to stay.
Found it.
She didn't save me. She called to stay.
Y'all want to really crank it up? Need to after that one. Really crank it up? Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah. This one's for the record. For every camera they smashed, every right they violated, every lie they told under oath. Yeah. This one's for the record. Happy fucking. Yeah. This one's for the record. Violated. Every lie they told under oath. Circle this day on your calendar. 3 times a week. Let's go. Happy fucking cops day. Say it loud, say it pop. Every badge that broke the law, they hid behind the crowd. Happy fucking cops day. Blue wall coming down, constitutional violations all across this town. They say protect and serve, but who they really protecting? Qualified immunity got them feeling like they above correction. Plant evidence in your car, lie straight to your face. Choke you out on camera, they claim they felt unsafe. Body cam malfunction right when the truth occurs. Internal investigation always gets deferred. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong. Meanwhile, another family singing that same sad song. Traffic stop for nothing, escalate the scene. Turn a broken taillight into a life or death dream. Reach for your license like they asked you to. Now you're on the pavement, red and white and blue. They took an oath, swore to uphold the Constitution, but the only thing they serving is their own institution. So happy for the cops, they for every right they stole, every cell phone smashed, every story left untold. Happy for the cops, they mark it on the wall for every planted evidence, back every falsified call. Happy for the cops, they let the truth ring out. First Amendment retaliation, that's what this about. First Amendment audit, just standing with a camera. Suddenly you're suspicious, suddenly you're a danger. Idea go to jail for exercising rights. Turn a peaceful documentation into constitutional fights. Jerry stop for nothing, articulable my ass. Walking while existing in the neighborhood, they harass. Stopping frisk policies, targeting the poor. Fourth Amendment protections, they don't not no more. No, not grave, wrong address, wrong house. Flashbang in the baby's crib, and they all walk out. Qualified immunity means they never pay. Civil rights violations every single day. Brady violations stacking exculpatory evidence, hidden another wrongful conviction of a family's brothers and living testily and on the stand. It's an open secret crime. Prosecutors never charge it, happens all the time. So happy for the cops, they for every false report, every manufactured probable cause that died in court, for every witness threatened, every case they fabricated, every constitutional right systematically violated. They want respect, but respect is earned, not given by a badge, not given by a uniform. You want community support, try accountability, stop hiding behind immunity, start acting with integrity. Good cops exist, we know that's true, but the system that protects the bad implicates you too. Silence is compliance when you see the wrong. Blue wall of silence been standing way too long. So this day ain't hate, it's demanding something better. It's refusing to accept the status quo forever. It's saying we see you, we document your crimes, we're not backing down. Not this time. From Rodney King to George Floyd, the cameras don't lie, but the system keeps protecting the ones who testify that they fear for their life while kneeling on the neck. Constitutional protections, what the fuck you expect? Woo! Civil rights lawsuits paid out by the city, taxpayers foot the bill, while cops get their committee to decide if policy was followed. Case dismissed, no fault found. Another settlement paid, another victim in the ground.
So happy fucking Cops Day. Raise your voice up high for every person brutalized, for every official lie. Happy fucking Cops Day. This is our demand, accountability and justice across the stolen land. Happy fucking Cops Day. First, fourth, fifth amendment. Constitutional protections not optional, not depending on your badge. Your gang colors blue don't make you white. We the people standing up, we're taking back tonight. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We remember what you took, we remember it my day. Turn it to a nightmare by a badge and gun. Happy for the Cops Day, revolution's just begun. Nah, anti-cop, anti-corruption, anti-tyranny, and the constitutional destruction. Pro-accountability, pro-justice for all. Happy for the Cops Day, watch that blue wall fall. We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth is slipping dose of my address, running interstate cruise, marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors and you. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. Yeah, started in Mississippi when the Tan Hills lied. A restraining order floors just to keep me outside. No bonfire, no cars, just political pride. And 7 years later, that fraud still rised in the state. Double down, built the case off of myth. NBI in the shadows with a badge and a twist. Talking charges built on my journalism hits. Fabricating affidavits like they reading from a script. Galveston didn't make no steam fake what he smelled. Claimed odor of alcohol, but the tox screen yells. Zero content detectives till they tossed me in a cell. 11 months in the cage while they manufactured hell. The Mississippi called Texas revocation by request. He was lied again and the judge said yes. Sentenced me to 2 years off fabricated stress. Later vacated, overturned, but I still pay the debt. That's the playbook they use when the truth breaks through. Retaliate, suffocate, silence what I do. But I never stop filming, never stop pushing through. Cause the people need the facts. We the people knew, we the people knew. Exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. And those are my address, running interstate cruise. Muscle judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors and you. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. I moved west to Utah, trying to rebuild clean, but laying PD in Oxford ran across jurisdiction scheme. Systems for my data, riches blasted out the screen. Docs my private new address, 1 hour on scene. In a region denied records he knew I could redeem. Grammar twisted into weapons like a county machine. Said a mailbox ain't valid, what the statute they mean. Just obstruction in the trench with a retaliatory lean. Try filming DHS, trespass for walking through. Try filming in airports, ain't retaliatory view. Every camera that I raise is a threat they can screw. But filming ain't a crime, it's a First Amendment view. So I took it to courtrooms, by the stack. Every brief, every motion is me taking it back. They can lie, they can steal, they can launch their attacks. But the truth is a force that the tyrants can't crack. We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. From Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been dosing my address, running interstate cruise. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors and you. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. Then came 25, Lafayette, Louisiana. I was filming that court, I was putting truth on the camera. Marshall Nugent waved me forward, staged it like a planner. Then they hit me full force like a government hammer. They seized all my gear, then destroyed the proof. Claimed the tech fail occurred, that's a Brady excuse. Evidence gone missing while the marshals cut loose. Then they charged me for disturbing while they silenced my truth. They sparked calls with judges, different charges were made. A gag order pushed like they wanted me caged. They attack the free press, that's the line that they paid. But you don't muzzle we the people when the truth isn't great. Every state, every bitch, every retaliatory move confirmed why this anthem is the weapon I use. You can censor my speech, but you can't stop the views. I'm the storm you created. We the people news, mate. We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie they approve. From Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been dosing my address, running interstate cruise. Marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors and you. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back undefeated. We the people news, we the people news. We the people news.
We are people news. We are people news.
I've had enough of this for the day. Yeah, I've had enough of this for the day. I've got video editing work to do. I gotta get the stills or the statics uploaded, and yeah, this is a heart check for League City, Texas, for the leaders of League City, Texas. This is a heart check. Our country's going to start treating its veterans better than what it has. I'm sick and tired of it. And today, they made it personal, even more. Starting today, our country's going to treat its veterans better, starting with League City, starting in League City. Somebody needs to get their ass fired over this shit. Several people. And if the city doesn't find enough common sense, I mean, you should, when you hear the whole call, you understand. My goal is not to bait a lawsuit, that's the last thing I want. I want to give them any opportunity out of it. But I'm highly offended, disrespected, appalled. And damn it, I mean every bit about the $1,775 settlement or $1,775 charitable donation to a veterans organization of their choice. I don't care which one. Yeah, actually I do. You better not give it to the American Red Cross. That's the only stipulation. I don't think they do anything with veterans. If they do, they're probably full of shit. It's probably just another lie to fatten their pockets. 30 days. Because win, lose, or draw, the city's going to spend a lot more than $1,775 defending a lawsuit over it. And that's damn sure warranted. So I think the common sense thing would be, if you're going to spend a lot more than that anyways, just give a charitable donation to a veterans organization. Be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Because not doing that is throwing a huge middle finger to the veterans, saying fuck you. Because it made me leave today solely because I had that sign. I will. I will. Two things I'll end it with. Okay. I had briefly touched on this earlier, and then I got sidetracked. On the 16th, 8 days before my birthday, on the 16th, after a man goes on trial on this ludicrous case up in Ohio, if I can raise the funds, I'll travel there. I'll cover it. I think that'd be a great event to cover. It's one I definitely stand behind 100%. So I might set up like a Cash App pool for that. You know, I just need right about $400 or $500, and not a problem. I'll go to Ohio. And there's only 15 people on here right now. I'm surprised it really hasn't grown much more than that. But I will throw out another suggestion. I can sure use it. And I've always believed, you know, if a man's hungry, feed a man. And I'm hungry. Hey, anybody want to order me? Anybody mind ordering me a pizza? Doesn't matter what the chain is. Use your points, okay? Or you know, so you get the points, and just place it for over here in League City, Texas. League City, Texas. That would be really awesome, and it would be a win-win. Hey, I'm trying to actually throw. I don't like just coming out and asking anybody for shit. To be honest with you, like money, if I'm asking, it's already pretty much too late. That's just the God's honest truth. It's been that, but I like to provide a benefit. You know, Civil Rights Hub. I do websites. You know, if anybody needs any web design work, any app work, any development work, anything like that, holler at me. I got you. I would love to earn some money to help further my cause and my fight. So, hey, if do this. There. Flood. Right there. All right. It also is not covering. Right there is my digital business card. You scan that QR code, it will take you to all my important links and get all my contact information, email, text me. So especially anybody that wants to take me up on that pizza deal or whatever. And then this right here If you scan that QR code, it will take you directly to badactors.online. That is it's the album hub for bad actors. You can read the true stories behind each of the songs. Listen to them directly from there. See where the albums are distributed to. I believe it probably around the bottom has some pay links on there. I think the Cash App and all. It's got We the People News, the website, on there that you can direct to off of there. You can download the album, Bad Actors, for free. I'm going to stop giving things out for free. Where are my handouts? But I'm going to pack it. And that is from earlier today. And once again, I'm going to play this, and then as soon as I get a chance, I'll upload the static for y'all to see everything that had happened. Can't wait to get the body cams. Can't wait to get the body cams.
Good afternoon, John Baumgartner's office. This is Angie. How can I help you?
City of League City just fucked up bad. Are you aware of what just happened outside of the library?
No, sir.
You're not. So, okay, the police, I said before you make a huge mistake here, I'm going to advise that you call the city manager and probably even the city attorney. They said we did. We went up the chain and it's all authorized. It was a pretty shady ordeal. I am a Marine Corps veteran and I was peacefully engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, simply holding a sign and saying, "God bless the homeless vets," to every that passed by. And the library staff took enormous offense to it and kept trying to make interpretations, which I tried to clarify. You can't do that. Unless I'm actually asking for money. Even then, that's questionable. But I never did solicit any money. I never asked for money. I simply was passing a peaceful message. God bless the homeless vets. And they called the police up there, and the police said that the library right there, and I kept explaining this is public property. No, it's not public property, it's city property. Okay, all that's derived from taxpayer dollars. Still, in essence, at the end of the day, I guarantee you it's a public place. They said that they wanted me to be trespassed, that my sign and my message had made people uncomfortable, even though nobody showed any sign of discomfort. It was tons of positivity. And they made me leave under threat of arrest. And so that has now bestowed upon the city a very big issue. I am going to offer this to the city manager's office one time. I'm going to give League City 30 days to make a charitable donation of $1,775 to a veterans organization that is nationally recognized, and to rescind that trespass immediately. I would like a public statement about that, and I think that's very fair. A lawsuit's going to cost y'all a lot more than a $1,775 charitable donation to a veterans organization.
All right, let me get your name and your phone number.
yeah, I'm gonna get off of here on that note, and to Jeff Busby and all the bad actors in Lafayette County that started all this mess, I got my eye on you. Y'all can't be trusted. Oh, talk to y'all after a while.
You wore the badge, but never wore the truth. Sat behind the counter counting years you stole from you. Think on a letterhead, courthouse seal press said no appeal pending, knowing damn well that's false, yes. Paper don't lie, but people do, especially when the light comes shining through. You said you never spoke, never sent a word, but your own damn signature is what the world heard. I was right behind bars while you played dumb, hiding in procedure like it makes you numb. You thought a clerk's pen don't leave a scar, but a lie from the desk still breaks the law. Ooh, you thought the road would block the stain, thought silence keeps you safe from blame. But truth don't care about your role, it just keeps digging till it hits the bone. You signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and a mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. Officer of the court, that's what they say, but officers still answer at the end of the day. You don't need a gun to destroy a life, just a quiet letter and a clean-cut life. Swore one only night in another, same story, different cover. Affidavit cold, letterhead warm, contradictions louder than a prison door slam. Deep behind to the best of my knowledge, like ignorance is a legal college, but knowledge lies where the paper goes and the paper proves what everybody knows. You didn't pull the cuffs, didn't swing the chain, but you greased the gears of the same damn machine. And when the smoke came back your way, you said it wasn't me, but the record stayed. You signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. I'm not the judge, I'm not the jury, but I know fraud when the truth gets buried. I know power hates a paper trail, that's why they lie when the facts don't fail. Courts don't run on silence and fear, they run on records year by year. And when a clerk forgets what justice means, the people gotta say what the system won't scream. You thought I'd fold, thought time would pass, thought prison walls erased the past, but time sharpens memory, truth gets loud, especially when you swear it under oath proud. This ain't revenge, this is exposure, sunlight breaking bureaucratic closure. If you did nothing, let the file speak, but they already did page by page, week by week. You can't ever run a signature, care wounds you'll cure, but you can lawyer up, dodge the blame, but the song stays longer than your claim. History don't care who sat where, only who lied when it mattered. And when the books finally balance out, your name's gonna ring when they talk about how you signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name, signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. I'm not asking for mercy, I'm not begging for grace. I'm asking one question, did you tell the truth or just save face? Because the record's patient and the truth don't age. And everybody answers when they sign their name.
Why am I still in this thing? It's supposed to turn off after that outro video, and I saw it was still on live. Um,
Hmm. Reading the comments. Um, damn. Yeah, I'm ending this motherfucker. I think there's a lot of people with the government, a lot of cops and all on, which I'm all about letting it continue. You know what? Better work. Cool. So we're just gonna turn this into just a jam session because the longer I leave 15 uh, the longer I leave 15 government trolls on my live stream, not saying anything, and that's all the more ad money I make. Seeing that I don't really pull it in any other way, I might as well let the ad money rank up.
Mississippi troopers, NBA agents. You were supposed to be the elite. Instead, you became enforcers for the corrupt. No justice, no integrity, no names, no shame. Let's talk about it. Yeah. You a coward with a badge and a pen. Fabricated lies and you did it all again. 2023, I remember that. It's pretty bad for the truth. Niggas said, okay, no probable cause, no facts, no proof. Just a lazy ass fire. You ain't no lieutenant. More like a pawn. Control myself. Let's go. Take a pick at the toss. Go ahead and dirty. I'm done with the cause. Instantly, I say straight. Fraudulent spin. Niggas swear up. Just spit on that green. Not a truth on the mic. And I'm watching y'all bleed. Edge of dishonor. Protecting serve, not protecting law. Time to expose them to our MBI. Shame them, not in court, us they keep praising. Protecting serve, not protecting law. Time to expose them to our MBI. You a lie and you know it's a fact. Lafayette bread thug in the state trooper's hat. Me on camera, assaulted me bold, then lied under oath by the courtroom code. The judge looked on like it's all routine, like beating up a journalist ain't obscene. But I had that audio proof in my hand. You thought you'd stay free like the Ku Klux Klan. You moved on up to the FBI rank, same coward in uniform, just changed your tanks. A badge don't redeem you, just sharp as the sand. You still a thug in the shell of a man within. You ain't fit to serve, you ain't earned that gear. So I'm dropping this verse like a brick of fear. Your name etched in shame and the truth I trust, and your oath ain't worth the grime in my dust. Name them, shame them, lying in court while they keep praising. Protect serve, now protect that law. Time to expose them to them.
Oh, we're stuck on an outro, apparently.
beat me down on the sidewalk right before my eyes outside Reed's mansion. With the cameras rolling, crack me in silence like your soul been stolen. Unidentified, that's the game y'all play. No name, no badge, no price to pay. But I'm the press, and I don't go quiet. You started a war, now I'm leading the riot. Governor composites and jail gon' ghost. Covering for cowards like you coast to coast. I got one law for them and one for us. But your empire's built on betrayal and dust. This ain't just rap, it's a call to action. Expose every lie, every crooked faction. That badge is burning with every ball. I'm the voice of the people and I'm raising the scar. Badge of dishonor. Name of shame of lying. Warlords, they keep praising. Protect this earth, now I'm protecting lives. Time they stole some poor by badge of dishonor. Name of shame of lying. Warlords, they keep praising. Protect this earth, now I'm protecting lives. You go march, you won't go He rides into town with a briefcase in hand. Texas born, raised up, make a stand. Got that UT pride and a mind like steel. Teaches kids by morning, cuts courtroom deals. You need a will, he's your man. Need a contract laid out, he's got the plan. From civil rights to business law, Ben Campagna knows it all. Ben Campagna, lawyer with soul, heart full of fire and a mind in control. Family man, coach of the year. When he speaks the truth, the whole damn court hears. He don't just fight, he teaches the game to beat. Kids rising up, calling out his name. From Tom Green County to Houston streets, he's been bringing justice, not missing a beat. Ben Campagna, lawyer with soul, heart full of fire and a mind in control. Family man, coach of the year. When he speaks the truth, the whole damn court hears. Four games and ball cards, chilling with the crew. Four kids at home and a wife that's true. Four scouts, Kiwanis, he's worn all the hats. Still makes time to help where the law's Pennsylvania, legend don't call. Whether in the classroom or the courthouse hall, sharp as a tack and tough as a nail. If justice had a sheriff, then would set the trail. So raise up your glass, let the six strings cry for the man who won't bend and won't let it slide. If the law's getting twisted and you need a strong hand, call Ben Kenya, he's your southern man.
Don Matthews.
Bad actors in bright daylight courtrooms from the truth at night. Turn the scales to weapons, but the record still will fight. I carry files like land and set the corridors alight. If justice lost the map, then I become the satellite. Bad actors in bright daylight. 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 I dug through boxes, labels written like ciphers in code, a name printed through motions, every pathway in the low case, no whisper advocate, but the echoes don't align. When victim means the power for the words been redefined, according to my papers, and a date that never lied. December bled to January while the truth was left to dry. I stood alone, proceed and roll with Constitution warned, on doors that should protect the hurt, guarded those who sworn. Stories already flagged by cops as false and sworn reports. Council came federally blessed to bend the joining cords. I wrote my time like ink and ash, like affidavits sing. If the shepherd feeds the wolves, what hope is left for spring? Bad actors in bright daylight, courtrooms in the truth at night. Turn the scales to weapons, but the record still will fight. I carry files like land and set the corridors alight. If justice lost the map, then I become the satellite. Bad actors in bright daylight. 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 Pages mark the handoffs, family court, criminal plea. Two forms braided tight like rope around the neck of free. Co-counsel, choreography, petitions, time to sway. A dance of seal advantage while I scrape to see my day. According to the filings and the stamps beside the names, victim funds flow downstream where they shouldn't fuel the flames. If advocacy's mirror flips and points to who it shields, then every oath of office cracks and justice floods the fields. I watch the public purse become a private barricade and learn that rights aren't abstract words that death the state is made. So I charted every contact, every docket, every call, because sunlight isn't mercy, it's a summons to us all. Bad actors in bright daylight, courtrooms in the truth at night. Turn the scales to weapons, but the record still will fight. I carry files like land and set the corridors alight. If justice lost the map, then I become the satellite. Bad actors in bright daylight. 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 September inked the bargain, no contest on the page. A quiet deal that kept the gears well oiled against my stage. But history keeps carving copies, pressure setting clear. And patterns make a RICO map that prosecutors fear. So audit every grant and hour, follow every trail. And funds for victims dressed the wolf, that ledger tells the tale. I'm naming names inside the rhyme, the way a docket names. Not verdicts from a chorus, but the claims my record frames. To Christie, hear the chorus, this is notice, not a curse. It's evidence in meter, built from memos, not from person. When my daughters ask me how the truth out of the spin, I'll show them how a firearm's heart keeps beating from within. Bad actors in bright daylight, courtrooms in the truth at night. Turn the scales to weapons, but the record still will fight. I carry files like land and set the corridors alight. If justice lost the map, then I'll become the satellite. Bad actors in bright daylight. 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 These verses state my allegations and opinion, grounded in my case records and filings. Let the audits and the courts test them, line by line. Bad actors in bright daylight.
Call one. Rebecca on the line.
Hey, it's me again. From the inside.
She said the lights don't change in here. Same four walls, same metal sphere. Can't tell day from night no more. Faith gone flat on a concrete floor. The tone was calm, emotion dead. Words like ghosts that never bled. She said maybe it's faithlessness, maybe I'm fine, but I can hear the home through a broken spine. Flatline on the line. Still breathing, still alive. Oh, flatline on the line. Can't kill the voice inside. Oh, next week, same call, same sound in the breath. I think I'm getting used to this. She said her dreams feel pixel break. No touch, no taste, just fade away. Is it faithless or institutionalized? A left crack cold, a spirit disguised. Said I can't feel love, I can't feel pain, but the signal carry the soul's refrain. Oh, flatline on the line. Still breathing, still alive. Oh, flatline on the line. Can't kill the voice inside. came through, I barely spoke. A voice clipped in like static smoke. I might be numb, but I still believe there's fire somewhere they can't relieve. She said, tell them I'm not going yet. Oh, yeah. And my heart, they ever reset. Oh, yeah. Then the line went dead, silence divine. The last words echo through the wire. I'm fine, flat line on the line. Oh, we ride, redefine. They calls one true, still alive
I'll play. I don't believe that one's from play. I lost service.
Yeah. City Hall, New Orleans, they tried it. They left me bleeding on the ground for 20 minutes straight. Smashed my camera, thought they sealed my fate. But I was live streaming, now the world can see what they do to journalists who expose the beast. They left me bleeding. Nobody called for help. They left me bleeding. In the halls of City Hall. Walking City Hall, just trying to do my job. They said I couldn't enter cause I had cigarettes. Nah, that's a lie, that's a cover, that's a fake excuse. They don't want cameras rolling when the truth gets loose. Security guard got
Oh, come on. Fuck.
in my face with a flashlight, shining in my eyes, trying to start a fight. I stood my ground, I know my constitutional rights. Then he grabbed me, threw me, everything went white. Head hit the floor, blood started pouring out. He snatched my phone and smashed it on the ground, destroyed the evidence. Or so we thought, but I was streaming live. They all got caught, laid there bleeding. Employees walking past, 20 minutes dying, nobody asked if I needed help, if I was alive. Had to crawl outside just to survive. Drag myself to the street, cars driving by. Finally a stranger stopped and asked me why. I'm bleeding on the pavement of my own damn city, where the government employees show no pity. They left me bleeding on the ground for 20 minutes straight. Smashed my camera, thought they sealed my fate. I was live streaming, now the world can see what they do to journalists who expose the beast. They let me bleed. Nobody called for help. They let me ignore my suggestions. Treated me like I'm the. They ignored my suggestions. Treated me like I'm the. Now the world can see what they do to journalists who expose the beast. They let me bleed. Nobody called for help. They let me bleed. In the halls of City Hall. Ambulance came, police
police came, started asking questions. I said, check the footage, they ignored my suggestions. Treated me like I'm the criminal in the situation. Why the guard who cracked my skull got no investigation? That's the system, that's the problem, that's the culture. When they protect the predators instead of going for them, I ain't fit my rights. Said I want a lawyer. They kept pushing another constitutional destroyer. Now I'm feeling lawsuits, federal complaints, going after everybody. No restraints. First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, 14-2. Every right they violated, I'm coming through. Criminal charge of battery, destruction of property, obstruction of justice. They can't stop me. Federal civil rights, state tort claims. I'm about to put New Orleans through some pain. Not for money, nah, it's deeper than that. It's about the next journalist they might attack. It's about the precedent, the accountability. It's about making sure the press stays free. They let me bleeding on the ground for 20 minutes straight. Smashed my camera, thought they sealed my face. But I was left screaming, now the world could see what they do to journalists who expose the beast. They let me bleed in. Nobody call for help. They let me bleed in the halls of City Hall. Settlements coming, lawsuits filed. They gonna pay for leaving me exiled. On their floor, in my blood, in my pain. Every dollar I recover represents a name. Every journalist silenced, every camera broken, every truth suppressed, every word is spoken, every citizen beaten for documenting power. This is my revenge, the legal hour. Video don't lie, timestamps don't change. Live stream eternal, documenting rage. They can't say it didn't happen, can't deny the proof. Just gotta face the consequences of the truth. So to every bad actor hiding behind the badge, every coward with authority committing savage acts against the people they supposed to serve, you're gonna get exactly what you deserve. Cause I survived, I documented, I'm still here, and I'm turning all that pain into a legal spear aimed directly at the heart of your impunity. Bad actors saw you too. This is unity. Between the beaten and the silence and the brave, between the documented and the ones they couldn't save. This one's for the First Amendment, for the press that's free. This one's for New Orleans, November 12th, you'll see. They let me bleeding on the ground for 20 minutes straight. Smashed my camera, thought they sealed my fate. But I was live streaming, now the world can see what they do to journalists who expose the beast. They let me bleed in. Nobody call for help. They let me bleed in the halls of City Hall. But I'm still standing, and the lawsuits filed. They took the book, but they can't take my mind. Lock me down, still I speak through the line. They say it's order, but it's all disguise. The dope don't fly, it walks inside. Ain't no mailbox, just cars with lies. They preach reform, but the truth denied. We still ride, yeah, we still ride. Through boxes and bars, I testify. Ain't no light box, no form to write. Just dark nights in the garden spite. They say don't name me, cause fear's the root. You speak too loud, they'll make you move. Administrative shuffle, cold as stone. Your mail get lost, your peace is gone. Perfect record, no beef, no fight. Still punished like I picked up a kite. Books banned cause the guards moved dope. Then blame the mail for their own cutthroat. You call it preach about order, why they play God. Cell phones flood, you know the scope. Ain't no fence toss, those came through doors. They say it's security, I call it a scam. They built this cage on a program of man. Now I'm outside, still feel the change.
Freedom's close, but the system remains. My friend said, big battles don't fall. The silence is prison inside these walls. So I speak for the ones who can't be heard. Every call I drop, every written word. They can lock my body, but not my drive. Bad Actors Volume 2. Stay to the buzz, but they can't take my mind. I get down, still I speak through a line. They say it's order, but it's all disguise. The dope don't fly, it walks inside. Ain't no mailbox, just God with lies. They preach reform, but the truth still denied. We still ride, yeah, we still ride. The boxes and bombs, I testify. Yeah, this one's for Bad Actors Volume 2. They just filed document 23 trying to keep you from hearing the truth. They're scared. Listen, the U.S. Attorney's Office, they running scared. Violent motions hoping that the truth ain't. Yeah, this was for Bad Actors Volume 2. They just filed document 23 trying to keep you from hearing the truth. They're scared. Listen, the U.S. Attorney's Office, they running scared. Violent motions, hoping that the truth ain't shared. They want a protective order, they cite Rule 16, saying the evidence is sensitive, can't be seen by you and me. They talking courthouse security, operational plans, communications with the federal judges, getting sticky hands. They say disclosure will compromise the whole operation, but what they're really scared of is the public's education. They point the finger at me, say I post on YouTube, say I'm just stress testing the system, that's their weak excuse. So they want my lawyer gag, want to keep the files from me. They don't want the people seeing what I'm about to help them see. They want a protective order, I call it a gag order. They move in the shadows, I'm moving the light. They're fighting, they're hiding, I'm fighting for my rights. This ain't just my freedom, it's the public's right to know. This is Bad Actors. This is Bad Actors Volume 2. Now sit and watch the show. This is Bad Actors Volume 2. My team fought Doc 25. The opposition hits them hard. Your honor, this whole case is a house of cards. I'm an advocate journalist. You can check the subs. This ain't a prosecution. It's a political snub. They mad about my constitutionally protected activity, exposing unlawful surveillance. That's why they mad at me. I run We the People news. I filed a FOIA request. Found a photo alert on me just for doing my job. No rest. And here's the part that really got them looking dumb. The info they want to protect, it's in the public domain. I published the FOIA docs, the emails they want to hide. On August 23rd, I put it all online. That was 2 days before the arrest on the 25th. So how you gonna claim it's sensitive, save it for the 5th? They want a protective order, I call it a gag order. They move in the shadows, I'm moving the light. They fighting, I hide it, I'm fighting for my rights. This ain't just my freedom, it's the public's right to know. This is Bad Actors Volume 2. Bad Actors Volume 2. Now sit and watch the show.
I actually have, I don't know how easy, accessible it is. But all right, I got something. All right, hey, those on here, y'all are lucky this thing hadn't ended yet. Oh, you're lucky. Hey, check this out. Let's see.
Yeah. This one's for the record. For every camera they smash, every right they violated, every lie they told under oath. Circle this day on your calendar 3 times a week. Let's go. Happy fucking Cops Day. Say it loud, say it proper. Every bad that broke the law, they hid behind the crowd. Happy fucking Cops Day. Blue wall coming down, constitutional violations all across this town. They say protect and serve, but who they really protecting? Qualified immunity got them feeling like they above correction. Plant evidence in your car, lie straight to your face. Choke you out on camera, then claim they felt unsafe. Body cam malfunction right when the truth occurs. Internal investigation always gets deferred. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong. Meanwhile, another family singing that same sad song. Traffic stop for nothing, escalate the scene. Turn a broken taillight into a life or death free. Reach for your license like they asked you to. Oh, now you're on the pavement, red and white and blue. They took an oath, swore.
So the shorter one right here, that was what it was. So I had gotten, videos deleted. Fuck it. I'm just going to go back to where it was.
While existing in the neighborhood, they harass. Stop and frisk policies, targeting the poor. Fourth Amendment protections, they don't not no more. No, not grade, wrong address, wrong house. Flashbang in the baby's crib and they all walk out. Qualified immunity means they never pay. Civil rights violations every single day. Brady violations stacking exculpatory evidence, hidden another wrongful conviction of the family's world isn't living. Testily and on the stand, it's an open secret crime. Prosecutors never charge, it happens all the time. So happy for the cops, they for every false report, every manufactured probable cause that died in court, for every witness threatened, every case they fabricated, every constitutional right systematically violated. They want respect, but respect is earned. Not given by a badge, not given by a uniform. You want community support, try accountability. Stop.
Oh, man. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. All right. Fixed.
Stop hiding behind immunity. Start acting with integrity. Good cops exist, we know that's true, but the system that protects the bad implicates you too. Silence is compliance when you see the wrong. Blue wall of silence been standing way too long, so this day ain't hate, it's demanding something better. It's refusing to accept the status quo forever. It's saying we see you, we document your crimes, we're not backing down. Not this time. From Rodney King to George Floyd, the cameras don't lie, but the system keeps protecting the ones who testify that they fear for their life while kneeling on the neck. Constitutional protections, what the fuck you expect? Woo! Civil rights lawsuits paid out by the city, taxpayers foot the bill while cops get their committee to decide if policy was followed. Case dismissed, no fault found. Another settlement paid, another victim in the ground. So happy fucking Cops Day. Raise your voice up high for every person brutalized, for every official lie. Happy fucking Cops Day. This is our demand, accountability and justice across the stolen land. Happy fucking Cops Day. First, fourth, fifth amendment. Constitutional protections not optional, not depending on your badge. Your gang colors blue don't make you right. We the people standing up, we're taking back tonight. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We remember what you took, we remember it my day. Turn it to a nightmare by a badge and gun. Happy for the Cops Day, revolution's just begun. Nah, anti-cop, anti-corruption, anti-tyranny, and a constitution, no destruction. Pro accountability, pro justice for all. Happy for the Cops Day, watch that blue wall fall.
Fuck yeah. That video is going to be the shit. I'm actually about to do an early release of Happy Fuck the Cops Day, okay? For those on here that see this video, Um, you know, you'll you're not going to get anything, special as far as like price. Hell, I've been busting my ass for nothing for all this time. But you will get the opportunity to get it. I was actually going to set that up tonight. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do an early release of Happy Fuck the Cops Day. A lot of people have asked about that. I'll do an early release of Happy Fuck the Cops Day off of the Bad Actors Volume 2. Of course, Volume 1 was a free release, and I had said a while back, Volume 2's not. Um, Volume 1 was basically my giveaway right there. And so I'm actually going to be doing you can download the single, the Happy Fuck the Cops Day for $1.99. And then I'll probably do the actual music video, which will be done in probably a day or two. I just need to buckle down and finish it. But I'm going to sell that for $5. All right, do the song for $2 for $1.99, and the music video for 5. So that's early release. Okay, it's not gonna, Volume 1 just released back in December. The end of March is the earliest I would push Volume 2 out. It's still not done yet, but it can come together. It can come together pretty quick. Oh, and I see 10 messages now. I didn't see that notification just a bit ago. Hey, it's the heathen. It's the heathen in the house. Hello, Bobby. Yeah. Hey, Bobby. If you're still on here, I believe you are. Bobby, I want you to come up on stage and argue with me. I don't give a fuck what about. Just come on up here and argue. I don't care. You don't have to argue. But what are you talking about? It's not what I was. That's not what the whole thing was about. Let's see. Holy shit! I'm down to 2%. All right, and just so everybody knows, if you go to badactors.online, much as I say it, most people don't don't take advantage of it. And I know that because I see the analytics. It's been going up every day significantly, but um, not like it should have. All right, connect. So they had other homeless people there, which then gets into a selective enforcement ordeal. Because if you're talking about a loitering type of deal, then that would apply to everybody there. But there were other, there was um, there was a homeless woman that was on a bench. Uh, One lady that I met out there uh, came and talked to me a few minutes after she left her. Um, but no, my goal was to basically, I had a reason to do that, you know, because Jeff Gray's message definitely resonates with me. Being um a veteran that has definitely gotten screwed the hell over. I mean, big time, big time. Let's see. I'm just in a horrible spot. It connects and then it disconnects. Okay, back on Walmart. Yeah, right here at the beginning of this video. Um,
Weird. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm good. Shit, I've got done. I think I've been on here long enough. At like right at 3 hours. I hope this damn video earns a few bucks. All right, guys. I'm gonna get this video put together. And I can't wait to get the rest. I can't wait to get the rest.